Have you ever wondered about the hair on your head? It's something we see every day, yet rarely stop to think about. Whether you're running your fingers through it, styling it for a special occasion, or simply tying it back before a workout, hair is always with us, an ever-present part of our identity. It's more than just a style statement. Hair is a powerful form of self-expression, reflecting our culture, personality, and even our mood. But beyond the surface, it serves important biological functions too. We cut, style, and dye it, but hair actually protects our scalp from the sun's harsh rays and helps keep us warm in cold weather. It acts as a natural barrier, shielding our sensitive skin from the elements. Each strand is a tiny marvel, produced by a hidden factory under your skin called a hair follicle. These follicles are hard at work, day and night, creating the hair that grows out and gives us our unique look. Your hair's texture, color, and growth pattern are unique to you, shaped by your genetics and even your environment. That's why no two heads of hair are exactly alike. Even while you sleep, your body is busy making new hair. Deep beneath the surface, cells are dividing and pushing out new strands, ensuring your hair keeps growing, even when you're at rest. Every hair follows a cycle, growing, resting, and eventually falling out to make way for new strands. This process is completely natural and happens to everyone, every single day. This cycle is like the seasons: growth, transition, and rest. Just as trees shed their leaves and regrow them, your hair is constantly renewing itself. Each follicle acts independently, so you never lose all your hair at once. Instead, your scalp is always in a state of renewal, with some hairs growing while others are resting or shedding. That's why you always have hair, even as some strands are shed and replaced. It's a delicate balance that keeps your hair looking full and healthy. Understanding this cycle helps you care for your hair and know what's normal. It can also help you spot when something might be wrong. Losing some hair daily is part of the process. In fact, it's normal to shed between 50 and 100 hairs a day. If you notice more shedding than usual, it could signal something's off, like stress, hormonal changes, or a health issue. Let's dive into the 3 main stages of the hair growth cycle: anagen, catagen, and telogen, and discover what makes your hair truly remarkable. The hair growth cycle is the life story of a single hair, told in 3 chapters. Each strand on your head is on its own unique journey, growing, changing, and eventually falling out to make way for new growth. This process is happening all the time, even though you might not notice it day to day. Your scalp is like a city of hair-making factories, follicles, each on its own schedule. These tiny structures beneath your skin are hard at work, producing new hairs and maintaining the ones you already have. Every follicle operates independently, which is why your hair never all falls out at once. This cycle keeps your hair healthy and full by constantly renewing strands. As old hairs shed, new ones begin to grow, ensuring your hair always looks vibrant and alive. It's a delicate balance that gives your hair its natural thickness and bounce. It happens everywhere on your body, but the timing varies. The cycle is at work on your arms, legs, eyebrows, and even eyelashes. But each area has its own rhythm and pace. That's why head hair grows long, but eyebrows stay short. The length of the growth phase is different for each type of hair, which is why you can grow long locks, but your brows and lashes remain short and neat. At any time, most hairs are growing, a few are transitioning, and some are resting. This means your scalp is a patchwork of hairs at different stages, creating a natural fullness and preventing bald spots. This staggered cycle keeps your hair looking full, because not all hairs are on the same schedule. You always have plenty of strands in the growing phase, giving your hair its lush appearance. Finding hairs in your brush or shower is just the cycle at work. Shedding is a normal part of healthy hair growth, and losing 50 to 100 hairs a day is completely normal. The process is influenced by age, genetics, diet, and stress. As you get older, or if you experience stress or poor nutrition, the cycle can be disrupted, leading to changes in hair thickness or growth rate. When the cycle runs smoothly, your hair thrives. Healthy habits and good care help keep the cycle balanced, so your hair stays strong and beautiful. Disruptions can cause thinning or extra shedding. If the cycle is thrown off, you might notice more hair in your brush or a change in your hair's texture and fullness. By learning about anagen, catagen, and telogen, you can better understand and care for your hair. Knowing what's normal helps you spot changes early and take action if needed. Let's break down each stage so you can see exactly what's happening beneath the surface and make the best choices for your hair's health. The anagen phase is the hair's main growth period, and it's truly the foundation of healthy, beautiful hair. During this time, your hair is actively growing, and the cells in each follicle are working hard to create new strands. This is when your hair is at its most vibrant and full of life. Deep within the scalp, cells in the root divide rapidly, building the hair strand from the root up. This process is like a tiny factory, constantly producing new hair and pushing it out through the scalp. Follicles draw essential nutrients from blood vessels, so a healthy diet is key for strong, resilient hair. Vitamins, minerals, and proteins all play a role in supporting this growth, making what you eat just as important as how you care for your hair on the outside. The anagen phase can last anywhere from 2 to 7 years for scalp hair, and this duration is what determines how long your hair can ultimately grow. The longer your hair stays in anagen, the longer it can become. Genetics play a big role in setting your anagen phase length, but factors like stress, illness, or poor nutrition can shorten this vital period, leading to less hair growth and thinner strands. At any given moment, about 90% of the hair on your head is in the anagen phase, which is why most people have a full head of hair most of the time. On average, hair grows about ½ an inch per month during this phase, though some people may see slightly faster or slower growth depending on their genetics and health. Think of the anagen phase as a construction site, with nutrients acting as the building blocks. Every healthy meal, every good night's sleep, and every bit of self-care helps your hair grow stronger and longer. When your body is healthy and well-nourished, the anagen phase is long and productive, giving you the best chance for lush, vibrant hair. If you notice your hair isn't growing as long or as thick as it used to, it could be a sign that your anagen phase has shortened, possibly due to stress, diet, or other lifestyle factors. Supporting your overall health through balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and stress management directly supports your hair's growth, helping you make the most of your anagen phase and enjoy your healthiest hair possible. After years of growth, hair enters the catagen phase, a brief transition. This phase lasts just 2 to 3 weeks. Growth stops and the follicle shrinks, detaching from its blood supply. The hair becomes a club hair, no longer anchored deeply in the scalp. Only about 1–3% of your hairs are in catagen at any time. You won't notice this phase, but it's essential for resetting the follicle. Think of it as a quick maintenance break before the next cycle. The follicle prepares for rest and eventual renewal. Catagen ensures the cycle continues smoothly. Next comes the telogen phase, the resting and shedding stage. The follicle is at rest, holding the club hair loosely for 3 to 4 months. While the old hair waits, a new hair forms underneath. As the new hair grows, it pushes out the old one. This is why you find hairs in your brush or shower. Shedding 5,100 hairs a day is normal and healthy. About 10–15% of your scalp hairs are in telogen at any time. Sometimes, stress or illness can push more hairs into telogen, causing extra shedding later. Once the old hair sheds, the new one begins its growth journey. This cycle keeps your scalp covered and your hair renewing. Why does understanding the hair cycle matter? It helps you know what's normal, like daily shedding, and when to seek help. A good diet supports the long, productive anagen phase. Stress or illness can disrupt the cycle, but knowing this helps you connect the dots if you notice extra shedding. Most hair loss after stress is temporary. The cycle resets and hair regrows. Understanding the cycle also helps you evaluate hair products realistically. No product can change your hair's growth rate, but healthy habits can support stronger, longer-lasting hair. Focus on nutrition, gentle care, and stress management for your best hair. Knowledge is your best tool for healthy hair. The secret life of your hair is a fascinating cycle of growth, transition, and rest happening every day. Hair isn't just for looks. It's a vital, renewing part of your body, always adapting to your health and habits. The anagen phase builds new hair, catagen transitions, and telogen rests and sheds, all working in harmony. Shedding is normal. It means new hair is on the way, making room for fresh, healthy strands. Support your hair with good nutrition, gentle care, and stress management for the best possible results. Your hair reflects your overall health, showing signs of how well you care for yourself. Understanding its rhythm helps you care for it better, making informed choices every day. Appreciate the work your body does. Be kind to your hair, and it will keep growing strong and beautiful for you.